Welcome to Luxury Beast YouTube channel where we can explore all topics related to luxury. For more upcoming videos, don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Like, comment, and share to your friends. Tesla recently established itself as the most valuable American automaker in history, soaring to a record-breaking market value of $86.5 billion. A 2003 startup company outperformed established firms like Ford and GM, but people are undoubtedly surprised by the number, which is in the range of $10 to $20 billion. I was shocked when I saw the news even while driving my Tesla on autopilot. Elon Musk is probably a name you've heard of unless you've been living under a rock. He is one of the billionaires that have gained notoriety when it comes to having one of the most diverse billionaires in the world and a net worth of about $29 billion. I know he's one of the richest people I know, but is there any way he could be richer? Could he dethrone Jeff Bezos as the world's richest person? Could he possibly go all the way to being the first trillionaire in history? Wow. Today, we'll examine Elon's potential financial situation. But before we do that, let's look at his background. Join me on a trip back to South America, Africa, Canada, and Pennsylvania. Then again, this guy has been everywhere. Elon was born in South Africa, was practically destined to be a tech nerd from the start. At the age of 12, after learning to code on his own, he sold his first piece of video game code. He experienced frequent bullying when he was in middle school and high school from individuals who most likely, as a fellow nerd who received a couple shoves back in the day, I feel pretty awful about that now. Success, in my opinion, is the best kind of retaliation. Later, he attended college in both Canada and the United States, paying for both of them. He turned his college apartment into a speakeasy and charged $5 each person to cover his rent. After receiving his bachelor's in physics, he discovered that entrepreneurs comes in many shapes and sizes. He then joined together with his brother to create a firm called Zip2, which was focused on finance, essentially an online yellow pages with a map, all the companies that existed before to cell phones. 4 years later, in 1999, he sold Zip2 for $307 million, earning Elon $22 million on his own. $22 million isn't bad for a 28-year-old, but many people that age would find it to be. Take the money and spend it on a Hollywood Hills home or a yacht. Elon has a lot more work on the agenda. He used the funds to invest in X.com, an online banking platform that was ultimately acquired by PayPal. $180 million were Elon's revenues from that brief trip. So we can now see how Elon amassed all that money to create the business he runs. Currently, how much money is he making from those businesses? And how much will they pass on to us? We are aware of Tesla because we have seen its backed-up vehicles on the highway and Elon's bizarre antics. While directing the business, I enjoyed bursting out some pretty spectacular routines in Shanghai. Market value is $860.5 billion. It is evident that Tesla is performing well. It's safe to say that Elon is doing slightly better than okay because he owns about 38.6 million shares of Tesla. However, Tesla declared in 2018 that it would not be paying Elon any money. If Tesla's value doesn't almost double over the next 10 years, it will be subject to a 12-step performance plan. If Tesla is successful in achieving all 12 performance benchmarks, its market value might grow to $650 billion. Elon Musk's Tesla stock alone is worth $184 billion. His Tesla stock alone would make him richer than Jeff Bezos. But $650 billion! Whew, that's a lot of money. Large sum of money. With enough funds to provide each and every citizen in the United States with a few $1 billion to spare in the $1,000 range. Is it possible for Tesla to earn so much money? given that Tesla saw a 200% increase in sales last year and an 80% increase in revenue from services and other sources in the third quarter of 2019. They appear to be steadily boosting sales and moving in that direction. But owning 184 billion shares of Tesla doesn't exactly turn you into a billionaire. Elon is fortunate to have a few other businesses trying their hand at the different projects. One of Elon's well-known commercial endeavors is SpaceX. They spent a lot of time inventing outrageous rocket engines, creating private spacecraft, and air launches that terrify the entire metropolis of Los Angeles. You are familiar with standard business matters. Aerospace firms make some incredible profits with an estimated $33 trillion, $3 billion worth. SpaceX is no exception. However, their strategy for the future is actually what succeeds in establishing with the goal of colonizing Mars. They split them apart. Restart American astronauts' spaceflight through developing private, affordable space travel. Despite the fact that they have a lot on their plate, Starlink scheme, which is anticipated to bring in a lot of money. A satellite venture called Starlink aims to transmit high-speed internet access worldwide at an affordable price. Really? The internet offers only these two things, but how much will it be worth? According to a recent Morgan Stanley analysis, Starlink will increase SpaceX valuation to $120 billion within the following few years, generating an additional $30 to $50 billion per year once all 12,000 satellites are operational and offering internet to businesses and governments around the world, the US. It's difficult to predict how much the halting program will increase this company's market value. Elon is looking at a rather sizable amount of money pouring into SpaceX because he controls 54% of the company's stock. Having said all of that, his net worth as of now for SpaceX is private. In the event that they ever go public, as Elon has claimed they intend to, their market value could rise sharply. Consequently, as of right now, we can roughly estimate that there are 184 billion, 120 billion, and an extra 30 to 50 billion annually. However, if you're Elon Musk, you can't only have an airplane firm and a vehicle company, do you? Then just be uninteresting. Can you see where this is going? Job company, indeed. Business that excavates tunnels while marketing flamethrowers as not a flamethrower for profit. Together with another 6% held by SpaceX, they own 90% of the shares. Only Teslas and other electric vehicles will be able to use the high-speed tunnel being built by the tunneling business, which will run along motorways from Los Angeles to Seattle. Although it may not seem profitable, the system as a whole is thought to earn $5 for every $1 spent. And if the technology is approved and put to use, Elon will make a significant profit with his 90% stock ownership. As if solar, aerospace, and subterranean transit weren't enough, Elon also holds a majority stake in Neural Incorporation, a firm that develops software for brain-computer interfaces. Little is known about the company's earnings, which have been remained private. Regarding what they're working on, they are fairly discreet, but it appears that soon the industry will produce some sci-fi movie content. Neuralink and OpenAI, another Elon Musk-founded firm, are housed in the same building. The company wants to develop helpful, amiable AI. Another way to put it is by creating an AI that prevents a robot uprising is another way to put it. 2019 saw Microsoft invest $1 billion in OpenAI, so it's likely someone else did as well believes that OpenAI will be profitable. You now know that Elon owns and runs the company, though it's difficult to say. Can you imagine what this poor guy's email inbox looks like on a daily basis? How much will Elon make from these businesses? It appears that the $1 trillion threshold is not far away. Who knows what the research firms will come up with, or how much money he will actually make from the tunnel underground. But his bank account is questionably doing well. What do you believe will actually become the first trillionaire in history? Will that title still be vacant? Who knows? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. Please like and share. See you next time.